What's up, YouTube? Zero Hurricane here, coming at you today with a deck profile of my Elemental Heroes. This is Bubble Beat Hero Lives, so let's get started. First off, run your 1 copy of Stratos to your search engine of the deck. Back row hit, self-explanatory. 3 copies of E-Hero Neos Alias. Some people are running 2. That's absurd. This card is amazing. 1900 beater, light target, 4 stars. Can't get Phoenix Chain because it's a Gemini. And last monsters are 3 copies of Old Man. I'm considering putting a Photon Thrasher in, but I really don't want to. This card just works fine. You only need these 7 monsters. This card is excellent for OTKs. And he's a water target. When you have no cards in hand, you special summon him. And then that just, you go off from there. It's just an amazing card. Okay, on the spells, you're on 2 copies of A Hero Lives. This is A Hero Lives. I only have 1 right now, so on 2, because it's broken. 1 Rhoda, and the double E-Call, because E-Call got hit to 2, which is why we have to run this card. Otherwise, you just run the 3 E-Call and the Rhoda. But this card is still broken. Next off, you're on triple, Mirror Fusion. I don't understand why Konami hit this card instead of that card. I'm actually happy they didn't hit this card. This card's amazing. Just the ability to top deck this will win you the game. You could bring out like your biggest monsters. This is why you run Torrential, Spark, and everything, because your monsters are never dead in grave. You just choose from field or grave. This card is so broken. I only run 1 copy of Super Polymerization because the dishing a card isn't the best thing ever. But I love this card because it says no to Dolka, Logia, Xian. This card's amazing. 2 copies of Gemini Spark. I only have 3 targets, so I run 2, and I still draw this card, but I highly recommend running at least 2. This card is amazing when you get it off. They go -2 because they probably try to like bottomless your alias, and you just chain. This card's amazing. Double Duality for consistency. We'll run 3, but you can't. Triple Space. When this deck goes off, it needs to go off. That's why you have to run the 3 space. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 Heavy Storm. Turn up your spells. On our traps, you run 1 copy of Hero Blast, comes well with Gemini Spark and Alias. On Starlight Road, I've seen decks without this. They're retarded. They're just so stupid for not running this. You have to have no cards in hand to special summon, which means you'll be either swarming the field or setting on your cards to special summon him. So this card just puts in work, and you get a free Stardust. Like, why would you not want a free Stardust? Next up, you're on 1 Compulse to get rid of Exceeds and the Phoenix Chain. Stopping effects is important. This card is much better than Daler, and I can't afford to run hand traps in this deck because I have to have no cards in hand. Next up, run 2 Bottomless. It's good against everything except Zen mains. 2 Deep Prison. This is good against everything. Since the meta has slowed down, this card is excellent. It took me forever to find yesterday. I had to ask like 50 people. I run Double Torrential because it just punishes bad players, and my monsters are never dead in grave. Next up, you run Double Warning. I don't run Solemn Judgment. You can. This is a preference. Every time I have Judgment, I set it. I'll use it at the right time, and I'll lose the game because of it. Like, they'll like reborn, and like just every time Judgment's in my hand, it just, that's the reason I'll lose, and I won't even like misplay using it. So I just love the Warning. Gets rid of your Xian and Pesky Synchros, so they can't reborn it. And next up, Double Mirror Force. It's my favorite card. I'm happy it's at 2. Just great card overall. Really good late game because I don't have Starlight Road. Onto the extra deck. It's not complete yet, but I'll show you anyways. I play 2 Ab 0 because this is the best Elements of Hero, in my opinion. Double Shining. It's your Recycler leader of the deck. Great Tornado. Really good in the situation. Gaia. Same thing. Just there for Super Poly like Great Tornado. I'm missing Escudero, a Dark Hero, Nova Master, and Draco Knight Draco Request for my fusions. Then you run 1 Stardust because you're on the road. And for Exceeds, it's all out of order. 1 Blade Armor, 1 Excalibur. For your OTKs, Mistro, because this is our version of Zenmains and Padpole Operative. This card. This is an amazing card. Every time I use it, I lose the game. I don't know why. I'll be in a winning position. There's like no way I could lose. I'll use this card, and when it can be a Raikou or Night Assailant, every time I use this card, I lose the game. I don't know why. This card doesn't like me. But run this. I'm pretty sure that only happens to me. But this is an amazing card. I'm also missing 1 Shockmaster. So yeah, this is a Shockmaster. It's really easy to go Shockmaster in this deck with the Hero Lives. It's just really broken, and this is just like an aggressive control deck. Somehow it's both. I'm not really sure how that's possible, but it does both. And yeah, so I hope you like this deck profile. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Zero Hurricane out.